Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
A white former South Carolina police officer will plead guilty to violating the civil rights of Walter Scott, who's the unarmed black motorist he shot dead in 2015. Meanwhile, the state of South Carolina will not file new charges against former cop Michael Slager, who was fired after cell phone footage of Scott's killing went viral. Slager's murder trial ended last December in a hung jury. The defense in Slager's first trial claimed the former patrolman feared for his life and fired at Scott in self-defense, even though the man was running away.
Prosecution group recommends law carrying up to 20-year prison term for excessive police force. By Andrew Knapp at postandcourier.com, November 6, 2017, updated November 6, 2017, 6. A group of South Carolina authorities on Monday suggested that the state create new laws on police uses of force, criminal penalties for officers who run afoul of the guidelines, and a unit in charge of prosecuting them. The SC Commission on Prosecution Coordination unanimously approved 4 recommendations for legislation that would address lingering disagreements about how police shootings and other allegations of misconduct are handled in the Palmetto State. Perhaps most notably, the Commission suggested that the General Assembly come up with a new crime punishable by up 20 years in prison for officers who unlawfully use deadly force. Made up of elected solicitors, court officials, and law enforcement leaders, the Commission issued the findings after a months-long study of issues central to a nationwide discussion about law enforcement. Much of that talk emerged during the 2 years since an eyewitness video captured a North Charleston police officer fatally shooting Walter Scott. Commission Chairman Duffy Stone said he hoped that some, if not all, of the suggestions will be implemented by lawmakers in the upcoming session that starts in January. The law on excessive police force, for example, would come with many benefits, he said. It gives officers a better idea of their responsibility, said Stone, solicitor for the 14th Circuit in the Bluffton area. It gives prosecutors a clearer understanding of the law. It gives the public a sense of understanding as well. Funding, though, is expected to remain a hurdle for many of the recommendations, which are: bring South Carolina in line with 41 other states that have laws laying out when police can use deadly force. This will help guide police decision-making and give prosecutors a specific charge to pursue when an officer's actions might not fit a current criminal offense, such as murder. Violations could carry up to 20 years in prison and a $25,000 fine. Such a statute could mirror a Utah law that includes a standard that the U.S. Supreme Court devised in the landmark Tennessee v. Garner civil case, which said officers couldn't use deadly force to prevent escape unless the fleeing suspect poses a serious threat to others. Create a law enforcement integrity unit at the SC Attorney General's office to investigate and prosecute all allegations of police misconduct and officer-involved deaths. Now, the State Law Enforcement Division investigates most cases, and solicitors often decide whether to pursue charges. But the procedures vary statewide. Until an integrity unit is established, each elected solicitor should work with the Attorney General and police agencies to come up with a transparent policy that works for their judicial circuits. The rules should make clear certain responsibilities, such as who should be in charge of releasing video footage to the public. Provide full funding for all law officers in South Carolina to be outfitted with body-worn cameras and for technology allowing prosecutors and defense attorneys to handle the resulting evidence. Though a law already mandates the cameras, funding shortfalls have prevented the technology from becoming reality at many police agencies. Give immunity from civil liability to prosecutors who get involved in investigations into police misconduct before any charges are filed. Prosecutors are not normally held liable for routine courtroom actions, but the same immunity is not applicable to their work alongside law enforcement investigators before that point. Michael Slager, the former officer who shot Scott, was charged with murder in the April 2015 killing, but a jury could not agree on whether he committed any crime. He later pleaded guilty to a federal civil rights charge and is awaiting sentencing. Juries often hesitate to convict police of a serious crime, said Justin Bamberg, an Orangeburg attorney and state lawmaker who represented Scott's family. Though he hadn't seen the proposals, he said he would welcome discussion about a new law dealing with such cases. People generally struggle with saying that a cop would actually want to kill somebody, Bamberg said. That's problematic for prosecutors, so a separate charge on the books specifically addressing the use of force would be helpful. Reach Andrew Knapp at 843-937-5414. Follow him on Twitter at OffLead.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So, yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt-free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself, 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran on, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran on no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.